This is a question from Robert Belair. I'm kind of paraphrasing. It kind of touches on the split between class and identity that happened within the left. Um, would you
Hmm.
say that first part of this, establishing a premise, like, would you say that the right now is actually more concerned with class right now? That it seems to be like when it advocates that people go into trades instead of going into school, like the right seems to be more concerned with a working class and having a class structure.
Oh, absolutely. This is important in a lot of ways. Yes, again, everyone knows I'm a fan of Steve Bannon, and I watch his show every day. And yes, I disagree with him profoundly on maybe half the issues. Okay, everybody.
Mhm.
But Steve Bannon and the War Room Posse and the Trump movement, they use the damn word working class. They are the first Americans, Michael Weimer. Do you understand this? This is true, everyone. They are the first Americans as a group to self-identify as working class. Americans don't do that historically. This is something known about us. It's sort of, we're infamous for this. We don't like to say working class. We like to be middle class. So everyone calls themselves middle class, whether they work as a cashier at CVS or they're Paris Hilton. They refer to themselves as middle class. you know. So the War Room, the Posse, the Trump movement, MAGA, they're all about it. And so, number one, that is, I like that because finally, people are paying attention to something that I think is extremely important. I mean, class to me is of profound importance. And it's also libertarians who I hang out with a lot, maybe too much, tend not to understand that or just not be interested in that. To me, it's as foundational a fact in my life as the way I'm as my gender and race, et cetera. I mean, the way that I live is so much determined by my class. And class, though, is not just an economic category. It is an economic category. It is meaningful whether someone must work to survive, which to me is the definition of working class, and that was Marx's definition, by the way. If you must work to survive, take wage labor. If you must take wage labor to survive, then you're working class. So I love that MAGA, the nationalist populist movement. By the way, this is what across the globe, the nationalist populists, in France, in England, in Brazil, they also use the term working class. And that's the basis of their populism. Populism is a class-based politics. It's not the exact Marxist model, but it is the claim that the world is divided between elites and the people.